this league has done a better job than John Elway. I know we're not used to having star athletes be good coaches and good GMs, but you write down his top 7 free agent signings and his top 7 draft picks, John Elway has done a heck of a job. He really has. I mean, that Super Bowl was as much John Elway as Peyton Manning. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570. I love this story. Top of the hour, Gary Myers, longtime New York Giants beat reporter, will be joining us. Ian Rappaport today, NFL media insider. Mike Garofalo on our FS1 NFL insider. Garofalo, my bad. He is going to be joining us. And all NFL free agency stuff, which is coming down on the clock. So, my friend Tim Kuhn works at ESPN, wrote my books. Great dude. He does a really good job of getting athletes to say things. Mayweather said some things, DeMarcus Cousins. Now he's got Bryce Harper saying things. He has a way of making people say things they won't say to other people. Now, I've said this before. Bryce Harper is the one baseball player on the planet I would take my family to see and pay for. I would pay a lot of money to watch Bryce Harper play. When I was a kid growing up, there were 2 players that I would always pay to see. Nolan Ryan was a pitcher. Nolan Ryan, at any point of his career, I would have paid my own money because I'm a media person. The guy is a stick of dynamite, big swings, got a vibe, total swag. I love him. I love Bryce Harper. I've told the story years and years ago. When Jose Canseco was in his prime, I landed at the San Diego airport. I lived in Las Vegas. It was a baseball season, and I was going because it gets really hot in Vegas in the summer to San Diego. So when I lived in Vegas, Southwest Airlines would have these $39 one-way flights to San Diego. And sometimes in the summer, I'd just go to San Diego, $39, take $50, go to the zoo, hang out, have beers at the beach in San Diego, right? And so I land in San Diego's airport. This is like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And I come down. San Diego's got a beautiful new airport right now. Beautiful new airport. It was a dump then. Just a complete dump. But it's beautiful now. I mean, it's almost like art hanging on the walls. It's one of the really, really nice airports in the country, San Diego. But it was a dump for years. So I came down the escalator. There was nowhere to drink, nowhere to eat. And next to the baggage carousel, there was a little bar. And this was like 20 years ago, San Diego airport. Little bar. And I come around the corner. It's like July. And everybody is at the bar. Just staring. It's like, what, man landed on the moon? I mean, it's like an OJ moment, like White Bronco. Like, everybody's staring at the TV. What is it? I go over there. Jose Canseco's at bat. Baseball, about once every 5 or 6, 7 years, has a guy, maybe it was Mickey Mantle years ago, Babe Ruth, if they had TV. Jose Canseco, for all his faults, when he came to the plate in his prime, you just watched. Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa had this during their home run chase. Barry Bonds had it. Baseball didn't have many of those. In the history of the sport, they've got 12 of those. Like, guys, I love Pete Rose. You didn't have to watch him. A-Rod had a little bit of that. Derek Jeter was good, but he never had that. Unless you were a Yankee fan. Okay, Bryce Harper's the guy in the sport now. At the plate, if you're with your wife and you are shopping in a mall and you walk through Macy's, and they always have like that row of TV, the TV section, you will sit down and watch Bryce Harper. I'm not going to watch the Kansas City Royals, and they're loaded. Alex Gordon's terrific. But if I'm in Macy's with my wife, Saturday afternoon baseball game, Bryce Harper, I'm like, honey, why don't you go shop, come back in 5 minutes. Bryce Harper came out, told Tim Kuhn, ESPN, quote, baseball's tired. It's a tired sport. You can't express yourself. You can't do what people in other sports can do. It's exciting to watch young guys. Matt Harvey, DeGrom, Manny Machado, Jock Peterson, Andrew McCutchen, Yasiel Puig. So many guys in this game now that are so much fun to watch. Jose Fernandez said Bryce Harper. Great example. It's going to strike you out and stare you down in the dugout and pump its fist. If you hit a homer and pimp it, he doesn't care. Jose Fernandez doesn't care because you got him. That's part of the game. If you pimp a homer, who cares? If a guy pimps a homer for a game-winning shot, I mean, sorry, get me out. Bryce Harper stops, looks around. The hell with it. He's all in. Quote, if a guy pumps his fist at me on the mound, I'm going to be like, yeah, you got me. Good for you, dude. Hopefully I get you next time. That's what makes the game fun, right? You know, you want kids to play this game, right? What are kids playing these days? They're playing football and basketball. Look at the players, Steph Curry, LeBron James. It's exciting to see those players in their sports. Cam Newton, I love the way Cam goes about it. Smiles, laughs, flair, it's dramatic. I mean, thank you, Bryce Harper. He is 100% right. That's why young kids want to play football, basketball, soccer. The one guy in the sport I'd pay to watch. I mean, Jose Batista in the American League Divisional Series, biggest moment of his career, biggest moment, home game in Toronto baseball in 15 years, got crap for a 1.5-second bat flip. You got to be kidding me. I played baseball for 20 years. I don't know Jose Batista's background. He probably started playing at 6, 7, 8 years old. He plays Little League, then Pony League, then high school, and then somebody drafts him, and he goes to a minor league system. I mean, I don't know his career. I don't have it in front of me. Jose Batista's been playing baseball for 25 years, in the summer, outdoors, wearing a cotton uniform, hot, sweat, hot. Hits the biggest homer of his career, and baseball gives him crap because for 1.5 seconds, Jose Batista's like, pow! You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I put 20 years into my career, and my boss comes and says, hey, you just beat so-and-so in the ratings. I don't get 1.5 seconds to go, how you doing? I don't get Tony Montana for 1 second. How you looking at me? Come on, baseball. Lighten up, Francis. Look at how few Major League Baseball players have endorsements. Football guys are selling everything. Basketball guys selling everything. I see hockey guys now. Where are baseball players? Love Bryce Harper. 866-987-2570. Next time the Nats are in Los Angeles, I'll give him the hour. He'd be so good in studio. Take your shirt off, dude. Honestly.
Are you talking to Sam?
No, I'm talking to Bryce Harper. Sam thinks everybody's talking about it.
Okay.
The world result. He's the
he's
sun.
He's
We're all
flexing as you were saying, take your shirt off.
Revolving around Sam. But I really do. Bryce Harper, I love him. He's so much fun to watch. 866-987-2570. It's The Herd. You really need to listen up if you have outstanding student loans. Got a new sponsor to The Herd. SoFi.com is revolutionizing the student loan market, and they're saving their members money, big money, on average 19.
Today I'm giving you a free copy of my best-selling book, Wealth Beyond Wall Street. I reveal the strategies I discovered were the...
Check out the new and used equipment to improve your game at our well-stocked Discount Pro Shop. Briarwood's PGA professionals will fit you to a T. Join the fun.
You can watch us live in the studio, and we didn't know if you'd care. So 95,000 people showed up in the last 20 minutes. 987-2570. Bill in Chicago, thank you for calling The Herd, Bill. You fire away.
Hey, as a Broncos fan, I'm a little concerned because even though Brock Osweiler isn't an above-average quarterback, who are they going to get now? I have concerns about Kaepernick, just in too many areas. What's your thoughts?
Bill, first of all, they lost Malik Jackson, a very good interior defensive lineman. That doesn't help. They lost Danny Trevathan yesterday. I think he went to the Bears. That doesn't help. They lost Brock Osweiler. That doesn't help. Denver is not going to win the Super Bowl next year. Do we have breaking news? Denver will not win the Super Bowl next year, but they'll be solid and respectable. They still have an elite defensive roster. They still have one of the top 2 to 3 most talented rosters. Now, losing Brock, losing Malik, and losing Danny Trevathan absolutely makes them less of a football team. But if I said today, Kansas City, Oakland, San Diego, Denver, whose roster would you take? You'd still take Denver. Sean, you're in The Herd in Portland, one of my favorite places in the world. You go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Colin, how's everything going?
Good, buddy.
Okay, so the whole thing about Colin Kaepernick moving to New York for the MTV girl.
Yeah.
Just going to say this first off. I agree. Depends on how long I stay here, I guess.
Okay, but the point being, as a professional athlete, Sean, your career lasts 8 years, maybe 10 as a quarterback, and about 7 of those will be peak years. If you, Sean, do that with your girlfriend or you move cross country, you have a career that lasts a long time. As a pro athlete, you're going to have mostly about a 5 to 8 year window to what they call hit it.
He might only have an 8-year-old window to hit something else, too.
Whoa! That's why I love Christine Leahy. Wow!
I mean, it's true.
Wow, that was fair. I'm not even going to opine after that. I'm exhausted. I am blushing.
Me too.
All right. First hour down. A lot of football coming up in Los Angeles and on Facebook.com/The Herd. It's The Herd. Hi, it's The Herd. Are you hiring but not sure where to find the best candidates? As a business owner, I can tell you that your company is only as good as the people you hire. And I can also tell you that posting your job in one place is not enough to find quality candidates these days. But when you're short-staffed, there's no time to deal with the dozens of different job sites. Until now, thanks to ZipRecruiter.com. I can post to 100-plus job sites with one single click and be instantly matched to candidates from over 6 million resumes. Just post once and within 24 hours, watch your candidates roll in to ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. ZipRecruiter's been used by over 400,000 businesses, and you can try it now for free. Getting the right people for your company is so important. Believe me, I know. Try ZipRecruiter and get your perfect candidate before they go somewhere else. Today, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. Free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/herd. That's ZipRecruiter.com/herd. For free. The big home security companies of today all have one thing in common. Their number one goal is tying you down. No thanks. Taking away your freedom of choice by locking you in ironclad contracts for years. My friends at Simply Safe Home Security know that this is not how you protect people. For 24/7 professional protection without the contracts, wires, or hidden fees, go to simplysafecolin.com. Simplysafecolin.com to learn more about the company I trust. And you should. Simplysafecolin.com.
Hey, Lucy, you're the CFO of this company.
That's why you pay me.
We need a better way to manage our expenses.
Concur.
Automated expense reports.
Concur.
Faster invoice processing. Timely financial data. A whole system that helps us make better decisions around how we spend our money.
Concur.
While I appreciate your enthusiasm, I'm actually looking for ideas, not agreement.
That's why we're getting Concur for expense, travel, and invoice. Everything you described scaled perfectly to our business, and it's surprisingly cost-effective.
Lucy, you're a genius.
I concur.
Expense, travel, invoice. Learn more at concur.com.
Golfers, Briarwood is now accepting registrations for the 2016 Evening Golf League season. The Monday through Friday evening leagues consist of two-player teams playing against teams of similar abilities with handicaps. Friday evening offers a two-player scramble league with a separate couples division played in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Regular season matches begin the week of April 4th and continue through the middle of August with playoffs immediately following. Leagues start play at 5:30 with a shotgun start. Briarwood Leagues offer the most course variety with 4 different nines at Briarwood East and West. Briarwood has over 25 years of experience running leagues providing fun and enjoyment for all golfers. Before your round, warm up on Briarwood's driving range. After play, relax with friends and enjoy yourself at the Briar Patch Sports Bar. Check out the new and used equipment to improve your game at our well-stocked discount pro shop. Briarwood's PGA professionals will fit you to a T. Join the fun. Call 792-9776 to register your team for the area's best golf leagues at Briarwood. Or check us out on the web at briarwoodgolfclubs.com.
The Still Meadow 3-on-3 basketball tournament held on March 19th at Central York Middle School is the perfect event for individuals of all ages to showcase their basketball skills. This round-robin/pool play format tournament allows up to 4 players per team and features many divisions for both male and female players, from 4th, 5th, and 6th grade up to adult competitive or recreation divisions. Each team is guaranteed at least 3 games, and championship t-shirts will be provided to winners of each division. Tournament check-in is from 8 to 8:30 on the morning of March 19th. Games will begin play at 9 a.m. Registration is $75 per team, and the deadline for registration is March 5th. Questions about registration or tournament details can be sent via email to stillmeadow3on3@gmail.com. That's stillmeadow3on3@gmail.com. All proceeds from the tournament will go to the Still Meadow Church of the Nazarene.
When it comes to better vision, one name comes to mind. Weaver Eye Associates.
Here's what patients are saying about Weaver Eye Associates.
They're modern, updated. They have something for everybody. Very impressive. Very impressive. The technology is amazing.
I have the vision I have today, thanks to Dr. Weaver. They made my first time wearing glasses a very comfortable experience.
Great selection. They treat you really well.
I like that they're very nice.
My family doctor retired, and I was looking for a family atmosphere. And when I came to Weaver, that's what I found. Weaver Eye Associates. Weaver Eye Associates.
Weaver Eye Associates.
Weaver Eye Associates in East York, West York, and Dallastown.
Our focus is on you, Weaver Eye Associates.
Visit us on the web at weavereye.com.
Hi, this is John Walton, the voice of the Washington Capitals. Join me for all the action of Caps hockey right here on Sports Radio 1350.
Broadcasting live from WOYK's downtown York studios, this is York's local sports show. Talking local sports on York's local sports station. Welcome to Game Day with GameTime PA on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Welcome to Game Day with Game Time PA here on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. I'm Brandon Stoneberg. I'm back. I've been gone for a few weeks.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Teddy. It's a beautiful day. I wish we could be outside doing a show, but we're inside because that's where the
Daryl,
equipment is.
can we do that?
The windows are kind of fixed, but...
Daryl said negative.
Negative on the outdoor show. We'll work on it during the summertime, though. But we're good. Guys, it's 78 degrees outside. How you feeling?
I feel great. Well, you know, it's funny because it's like it's 70 degrees outside, but like I've been working all week.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't like really been like enjoying. I mean, I've been getting outdoors before work, and I've been hanging out outside. But like I must say, the drives to work. I mean, there's no need to sugarcoat it. They just walking into the building. I got to pick my spirits up. I'm really working hard to keep my spirits up because it's so nice outside.
No, I feel the same way. But like the drives to work are a little bit nicer now. You can roll down the windows and everything, and don't have to wear a jacket outside. So I like the weather, but it is kind of like weird when you see that weather and you feel it in the morning, and when you get out, it's still pretty nice out, but you don't really experience it during the day with our shifts. But still, I'll take this weather over the snow we had a couple months ago.
I'm with you 100%, and I definitely have been enjoying it. And you know what? My wish is that the rest of March is like this.
It'd be great for the spring sports. I know they're having fun. Last year, their first couple practices were all indoors because of how bad the weather was, and their season started to get pushed back. This year, they're outside. They're having a good time. We're going to talk a little bit about the spring sports. We're going to try and wrap up winter sports finally once and for all today as much as we can. Some of our other guys are over the Giants Center today. State wrestling's going on. We have a bunch of guys up there. 21 wrestlers, I think, from our area in states, which is an insane number. I thought there was like 3 or 4, and found out today there's 21.
Brandon's really followed the wrestling scene super close this year, let me tell you.
Yeah, I got to catch up on my wrestling stuff. But we have all that stuff updated. We'll get you caught up on that. We'll talk about basketball wrap-ups. All of our teams are done now. York Catholic and York Country Day are the last 2 remaining. They both fell. We'll recap all that stuff. But first off, game balls. Matt, you said you have a couple Gettysburg kids. Who you got?
Yeah, Gettysburg had a really tough matchup in the first round of the playoffs against Del Val Charter in the state tournament, and they actually played really well. They lost 70-62, almost pulled the upset. You can really give it to the whole team, but if I got to single people out, I'd go Ravon Dillard and Connor Weichert. Both scored 16 points. Really both played well in the second half, and they kind of let it come back. They were down by like 13 points in the third quarter. Cut it to 2 points at the end of the third, down by 1 in the middle of the fourth, and then just just really couldn't hang on. That's a really athletic Del Val charter team, and end up losing there. But a great performance by those two kids and really the whole Gettysburg team to make it close.
Diller's a good athlete.
And
he won a state. Did he win a
triple jump?
He won a gold medal last year.
State gold medal. He's one of our only state champions. And in the spirit of talking about spring sports, he'll be back this year trying to repeat as state champion. But yeah, Gettysburg had a huge surprise. I don't think anyone really expected them to stick with Del Val. I mean, they were in the same spot last year, and they lost by 50 to Newman Goretti.
And they were quick to point out after the game that they hung in with Newman Goretti for most of the first half before it kind of got out of control, and then the second half they couldn't hang out. That was kind of their mindset. They really didn't take after the game the whole, they said they did their best, but it wasn't like, we just played tough. They were very much like, we were in the game, we had our opportunity to win, we couldn't get it done, and it's unfortunate. But they're still proud of the season they had, and they're proud of the effort that they gave. And they should be, because it was a really good team, and they challenged them.
I agree.
They should be. They definitely had to go. But anyone else? That's yours?
Yeah, I mean, you could single out a few guys. Marquise Camel and Max Lampy both played pretty good for them, but really the whole team just had a great effort. Dillard, he had a sick dunk at the end of the third quarter when they're down 42-38, and I actually got a video of it. Just goes right down the middle of the lane, slams it down. They had all the momentum going into the fourth quarter. I really thought they might come back and win. And then Del Val Charters opens the fourth with a three-pointer, and they kind of fought back again, but at that point, there's just too many weapons to go against.
A triple jump right down the lane for the jam, Teddy. Who you got for game balls?
I'm going to double down on the boys' side of things. Nate Newberry and Dakota Mackley, two wrestlers. I believe they've actually advanced today in the state tournament. Last thing I want to do is get that wrong, but I believe they did. I saw Mackley definitely.
Yeah,
did.
Mackley definitely did.
And I know we got a photo of Newberry just body slamming a kid, which was pretty cool. But anyway, last week, Nate Newberry, Biglerville Wrestling, he captured his second Class 2A Southeast Regional Championship in as many years. He beat Hunter Gimber of Brandywine Heights 6-1 to claim the 152-pound belt. So, I mean, he's been an elite guy for the last couple of years. He proved it again last weekend. Dakota Mackley, again, Eastern York Wrestling. He captured the 170-pound weight class with a 4-2 decision over Camp Hill's Tita Niambi in the PIAA Class 2A Wrestling Championship. That was a regional title. Newberry and Mackley both won their respective regional championships. So congratulations to both of them, and best of luck to them in the state tournament this week. On the girls' side of things, I'm going to go two swimmers. I'm going to go Carson Gross of York Suburban Swimming. She won 2 gold medals last week. She defended her District 3 Class 2A championship in the 200 free. She also defended her district crown, and then I am butchering this right now. Also in the 100-yard freestyle, so she won the 200 free and the 100 freestyle last weekend in the District 3 swimming championships. And another swimmer, Casey Oberlander of Dallastown, she's nothing short of first class. She's going to Georgia next year, but the senior captured gold in the 200 IM last weekend in the District 3 championship. She also won the backstroke on day 2 of the competition.
Are those all your game balls, or are those the athletes of the week too?
Those are my game balls.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got
more to come.
Yeah, I stock up on my game balls.
Okay. I'm going Central York. My alma mater. I'm going sophomore Jackie Turpak, gymnast. We don't talk about gymnasts very often. I don't think we've ever given a game ball to a gymnast actually. So I'm putting it out there. Sophomore, she's verbally committed to Utah State Division I, one of the best. It's huge for recruiting. They get to you really early. So if you're a sophomore, you're almost late when you're verbally. So she was kind of like running out of time after the injury, but Utah State still had a scholarship open, and that was a great fit for her. She said she loved being there with the coaches. She loved the camp, or she loved the campus, and it's one of the best programs in the country. So she'll be heading there in 2018. Do
you know who she competes for during the year? Like, does Central York have a program, or
I don't think they have a program. She trains at Prestige Gymnastics, which is like a big travel thing in Lancaster. But yep, sophomore 2018, she'll be heading to Utah State. So we gave one to her. Really, all of our senior... Oh, a wrestler. Here you go, Teddy. I watched this one today. Brian Schermeyer, DeLone won. We'll give one to him. He's going Friday, so we'll give him a game ball. And then all of our basketball teams that lost, there were some great athletes that had their careers end. Darren Gordon, 1,000-point score at Spring Grove, played his last game. Most of their lineup played their last game.
Yeah.
Eli Brooks Jr. played in that lineup as well. But Jared Wagner at Central played his last game. Those guys as well. So their seasons came to an end, but a great run for most of our York Adams teams.
I would agree, and I mean, if I had to pick one guy, Wagner's senior year was unreal. I say that every week on the radio show, but I still can't believe.
It was cool to see him transition from kind of like the second in command behind Saxton last year to being the guy this year and being the emotional leader and just charged it up. It was pretty cool.
One of the best soccer players in the area too, so he had a great, just athletic year.
Yes, he did. He joked after their state loss. He's 0-6 in states combined between basketball and soccer now, but he's had a heck of a career. 1,000-point score. He scored 1,000 point in districts led the team to state playoffs.
They just had a great year,
Great year all around.
period.
Yep.
And he was like one of them. He was like the main reason why. So.
Yep, him and Nathan Markey, the other senior for their team, Ontario Edmonds, they're all graduated. So game balls to them as well.
Eastern York has some good seniors that they're
Eastern,
going
they
to go
lost
now,
Brogan
too.
Nicholas. They lost a good senior class. Actually, a real cool one. I forgot Ryan Kalki at Eastern. They were down by like 30 to Emotep in the fourth quarter, so both teams were emptying their bench. Kalki's a senior who doesn't play all that much. Coach Riker put him in. After a few minutes, he looked over on the bench and saw a freshman who hasn't played really at all, and told Coach, hey, I want to come out, put him in, put the freshman in. So his last time ever on the basketball court, he volunteers to come off so the freshman can get on the court.
That's cool.
Really cool. Riker teared up afterward, called it the coolest moment he's ever seen as a coach. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
You don't let that freshman ever get a chance to play in a state playoff game ever again. So
Right. And he wanted to make sure that everyone got off the bench. So it was pretty cool to see him.
I honestly want to say I felt like, and we'll get into this in segment 2, I felt like their year, I thought they had a great year.
They did. I think they definitely exceeded expectations, and they said so themselves afterward. They said the goal was to get to the Giant Center, and anything after that was kind of icing on the cake.
Well, last week we were talking about